DK, I'm not used to seeing you in my office.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Mrs. Verveer spoke to me.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything that you would like to say about that?
No, sir.
Because it is open for discussion.
Yes, sir.
I run an open door policy.
Yes, sir. I know, sir.
If there's anything that you would like to discuss with me, I'll listen.
I know, sir. Thank you, sir.
I would like to remind you about our agreement.
Yes, sir.
If you don't keep up your geography marks, you can't stay in drama club. You failed your last 2 tests.
Yes, sir.
Miserably.
Yes, sir.
Mrs. Verveer
Yes,
says,
sir.
this is not a 2% fail, TK. This is quite concerning.
Yes, sir.
An agreement has 2 parties.
Yes, sir.
You agree to one thing,
Yes, sir.
and I agree to the other.
Yes, sir.
And you do realize that this did not happen.
Yes, sir.
So, you are no longer in drama club.
No, sir.
Good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
No, sir.
Excuse me?
No, sir.
TK.
We're not on the same page. We're not even in the same book. You cannot take me out of drama.
It's the principle.
A principle. Principle. Print it on this thing I call my skin. This battlefield of pimples and politics, my skin. This skin, this thing I call my skin is as deep as your principles go, sir. No deeper. No longer in drama. Sir, you are not threatening to take away my distractions. You have your hand around my throat. Your fingers on my skin, this thing that keeps me in and keeps you out. Geography, sir. I understand the mountains and the rivers and the grasslands of my country, sir. Clouds across her yellow face. I understand how these things fit together. But what I do not understand are these things in Afrikaans. And how Ms. Viviers cannot mark my words in Siswati. Or even English. When I put my black hand up every day to say, Miss, please, I don't understand. She looks out at the class, at her garden of raised hands, and she only picks the white hands in the flower bed. The pale roses between the weeds. Do you know how it feels to have to put your hand into the fire repeatedly, sir? Every time. I have to put my hand up. Every time. But I do it, sir. Because the rest of the kids who don't understand Afrikaans will say nothing, sir. So it's up to me to keep putting my hand up. My hand covered in this skin. And this skin keeps her out. Ms. Viviers. And you. But here's the thing, Mr. Principal. Drama is where I unzip myself from head to toe. I know to you, Mr. Standis is just the drama teacher, a lower class citizen in your kingdom. And maybe the most Afrikaans person I've ever met. I mean, we have milk tarts at every rehearsal. But under her white hands and her white words lies a love and understanding the rest of you will never know. She sees us, helps us become something real, something seen. All of us. We shed these things called skins and we hang them by the door when we step onto that stage. My black skin hangs next to Judy's. The blonde girl, even the male teachers look at with adults' eyes, sir. She can skin herself too. In drama, she sits quietly. Just Judy, the dancer with the freckles her friends don't get to see. This is who we really are. more than the skins you paint us in. Baptist is more than his father's farm and his mother's racism. Jono is more than the Cape Flats and the history of abuse. Offense. Yes, sir. That offense who terrorizes every teacher in the school. In drama, she sheds her battered skin and opens her arms. A sister, a mother, a friend to every single one of us. When our dragons fly free in improv, she sits and holds us. She breathes with us. And when Mr. Standers allows us to peek into her own dragon's lair, it is Offense who holds her. Not teacher and students, not authority and subject. Two humans and their hearts, sir. Judy found herself in the poetry of Kulega Putuma. I found myself in Ingrid Jonker. Hierdie kind is nie dood nie, sir. So, I am not done with Drama Club. Because Drama Club is not done with me. I am unskinned. And my new eyes are my own. I see you. And I am not afraid.